I want to yap, but I want to like, I want to just stop yapping for a second so I can see exactly what side they're coming from. What this entails to the new boycott that's happening on 28th. Will that be happening? Did the boycott work before it even like went into action? Like, what's happening here? Are they doing what I predicted that they're gonna do to try to get the good graces for a good company, and we pivoted back and just gonna like turn off the knob like in the background? You know, they're just gonna turn off the skin chance while bringing back the chest. We'll see. Anyway.
Fifth, I'm Andre, also known as Meddler.
And I'm Pablo. We know that some of you are frustrated, even questioning if Riot is still the company you've always known. And we get it. We aspire to put players first, and when our decisions don't land the way we intended, it can damage your trust. Recently, we've made a number of changes that didn't hit the mark for everyone. We've been listening to your feedback, and it's clear that there are areas where we need to adjust.
So today, we want to walk through what's changing, why we're making these updates, and how we're working to ensure League is a game that feels rewarding and worth your time. We're covering these changes at a high level in this video, but if you're looking for more details, check out the dev blog that's out now.
First up, chests.
Yes!
It's clear that for many of you, Hextech Chests weren't just a way to get stuff. They were an important part of making your time in League feel rewarding.
Yep.
We didn't fully grasp how much this mattered to you, and that led us to make changes that missed the mark. As a result, chests are coming back. Starting in Act 2, which is the patch next week, you'll be able to earn up to 10 chests and keys per act. 8 will be spread throughout
Per
the
act.
past.
Wait. 10 chests and keys per act. Acts are parts of the splits, part of the season, right? So you have like 3 times 3. Right? 6 acts. Wait, what? Wait, what? What the fuck are acts? Like, is there really that many acts? 2 acts per season. No. No. There are 3 acts. There are 3 acts per split. Right? Wait, what? Two acts per season, 3 seasons. Okay, we're kind of like, I'm talking about split as part of the season. Fuck! The nomenclature is fucking with us, man. Semantics are just ruining this. No, 1 year is not 2 seasons. 1 year is 1 season with 3 splits. I mean, they're calling it seasons, I think. But then what the fuck is a year? Well, what does the year mean? Like, I don't even know. Apparently it's 60 chests. Apparently 60 chests per year. Which seems like a good number. That seems like a decent number. What do you mean you don't understand season 2025? That dot 1, that dot 3, dot 9, no. So a year's 12 months? So there are 2 acts per splitted season. That means you have 6 times 10, right? So we get to 60. That's how we get to 60. Cool. I just didn't know if it was like 3 or 2 per split. That's what I...
Instead of the seasonal skin and the 1350 or lower skin, because you've told us you prefer chests.
Now, we're bringing chests back through the pass instead of through Champion Mastery, because we want to ensure they're accessible regardless of different playstyles.
Yeah, this doesn't matter. This is all cool.
Random champion selection or free choice.
Yep.
Whether you play a wide variety of champions.
This system might even end up being better because, like, it's kind of annoying that you have to play a different champ in order to get the chest at the end of the day. So, like, for a lot of people who play 1 champ or 2 champs only, they end up with like 400 keys and no chest. So yeah, this is actually better. This is actually better.
A few. We want to support that. And the other 2 chests per act will be earnable through honor. We're doing it that way because we believe League is better. When you're surrounded by players who make your experience better. Every match.
Bro, what the fuck? Hello? Did they talk to me? What's going on here? Why are they making sensible decisions?
Just shaped by the players in it. and some of the best moments come from great competition, teamwork, and respect for each other.
Instead of giving the bullshit fucking key fragments and 20 BE per honor chest, like, you're actually getting through honor regular chests, which should have been in place since fucking forever, because honor actually means something. So people can actually try to be honorable for some reward in the game.
We want to explore ways to reward and recognize those of you who embody this. In the short term, those honor chests will be delivered through missions while we're working on the honor system.
This is super great. This is super great because you're giving the same amount of, essentially, like, same body of chests, but you're kind of looking couple behind the honor, and you can still say, like, oh, we're giving 60 chests, but if somebody's cunt, he gets less, right? So that's pretty solid. Instead of getting, what, 60, that they would get, what, 48? That's again, solid, but you kind of reward good behavior.
To be clear, chests from both the pass and from honor will be the exact same chests as the ones you got through champion mastery.
Nice.
And next up, we've got champion.
Exact same. Remember that. Remember that, chat. He said exact same. Exact same. Those are his exact words. Remember that. I'm pressing X to doubt a little bit. I think they might tweak the odds, especially of getting, like, ultimate skins. If they ever pivot on that and the odds seem different, this is where you fucking go back and see that they lied. This is where you hold them accountable. I thought they were going to keep vague language on purpose to not give away what they're doing in the background, but he said exact same. So.
A clear problem for newer players especially is building out their champion roster. And for League to continue to thrive long term, it needs to be more accessible. And lowering champ cost is one way to help achieve that. It's certainly not the only thing, but we think it's an important one. And all the recent discussion about Blue Essence and Champion Shards has really emphasized that it's something we should be changing right now.
Okay.
So, we're going to be lowering the Blue Essence cost of all champions by 50% as of next patch.
Third, we're going to be delaying
That's
Exalted
crazy. That is crazy for new players, man. What the hell? Okay, good pivots. Riot W, good pivot. God damn. My idea was, like, to offer awards of champions, and, like, you can get champions of choice, like, or champion shards or blue essence through completing, like, certain tutorials which would teach people the game and, like, how you act in certain scenarios. That would be kind of like a solid idea. It would, like, hit two birds with one stone, like the new player base not being able to access the champions, and the new player base not being able to access the tutorial and knowledge, because tutorials, like, hot garbage. I think that'd be cool, but this is awesome. New CEO is afraid of losing... I think the new CEO is not afraid of losing the job. He's afraid of losing his life. I think after logging in on Twitter for, like, 5 fucking seconds, he realized there's a lot of potential Luigis and Marios in the fucking League sphere. They really went back on a lot of things. Fucking hell.
Right now. So, we're going to be lowering the Blue Essence cost of all champions by 50% as of next patch.
Third, we're going to be delaying Exalted Mordekaiser to take more time to make sure it better delivers on its core fantasy. We're also taking more time to improve all future Exalted skins, so you likely won't see one in every act this year as originally planned. Additionally, for paid seasonal pass skins, we're going to be replacing one of the non-prestige ones with 25 Mythic Essence.
Holy fucking shit. The only thing I can see in my head is, like, the ending of the movie Space Marines. Is that the name? Space Marines? Starship Troopers, no. Like, I did a literal translation in my head from Bosnian. Starship Troopers movie, at the end, when, like, the guys, like, when fucking Barney, I can't remember his name, from How I Met Your Mother, is like, it's afraid, you know, he touches the queen of the enemies, and, like, it's afraid. That's the only thing I can think about right now. I feel like Riot Games, even before the boycott happened in 2 days, even before it happened, I think they saw the numbers, like, both revenue stream, like, purchases, people playing the game. It turns out it was actually true that the less games played was not like a seasonal shift or just an oscillation. It turns out that people were actually genuinely playing the game less. And okay, why Riot is so afraid, let me put this into business perspective. Riot, there's nothing more scary to them than not being able to hold the current player base. Losing the player base is horrible for them because they don't have... It's like When you think about it in the country's demographic, it's like Japan. They have no new kids being born. They have no new players joining the game. So you have to hold on to the current player base as tightly as possibly you can, because very easily you lose the monopoly and you lose the control. League cannot. It's not getting new players. There's just no new players coming into the game. It's a very, very tiny amount. So they're super afraid of losing the player base. And I think they saw like a drop of like 15%, and they just hit their pants immediately. Because if you lose the old addicts, the old player base, there's nothing to replace them. There's just, the birth rates are 0. And they were super afraid of that. And they instantly, they made a lot of pivots, which, yeah, like, holy shit, they made great changes. These are phenomenal changes and a good response to the community. They've listened to the community. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. And this is also a good lesson for the future. Player base and human masses, they have power. They have power, chat. People do matter, especially when they coalesce under the same ideals and the groups. So you can stand up for what you believe in.
Clear feedback that there's both a lack of mythic essence on the paid pass and that we've been doing more champions for each seasonal theme than makes sense. For Act 2, our plan is that the skins on the paid battle pass will be Darius, Scion, and Talon.
And fourth, in the last dev update, we said we'd be running Clash less often. But after hearing your feedback, we realized that what we took away was actually really important to some of you. For those who love Clash, it can feel like League at its purest. Teams coming together, strategizing, and competing in a tournament-like setting. So, we'll be returning Clash to a monthly schedule. March's Clash event will be all random Earth. Then we'll run a regular Summoner's Rift Clash in April. Let us know what sort of mixture of regular Summoner's Rift, ARAM, and rotating game modes you'd like to see throughout the rest of the year for Clash. Okay, that's the core of this update.
Nice.
On a smaller note, we want to reaffirm, for those of you who've been asking, that both your shop and the Blue Essence Emporium will be coming back soon for their first runs this year. We're targeting your shop in patch 25.6, and the Emporium in patch 25.7. Now, as we wrap up, we want to acknowledge that we know getting League to the right place isn't about just one set of changes. It's about continually refining and improving the game.
Incredible!
I think today's updates are
So your shop
step.
is back as well.
Keep tracking how these changes feel, talking with all of you about how things are landing, and making adjustments.
We've always built League along with you all, the community. So thank you for
Holy
sticking with
moly.
us and hearing us out. And we look forward to continuing to work with you to make sure League is the best game it can be.
Dylan actually scared for his life. What the hell, man? The amount of change that they did, they overdid it. That's fucking incredible. These are great wins. Great wins for the community, for the game. And this is not like, oh, you by being annoying, we've extorted more from the company. I think they realize, like, they wouldn't have done this obviously if it made sense for them. So this is a win-win for everybody. It's a better game, better experience, better community for everyone, and a better long-term strategy for Riot Games as a business entity. So yeah, this is just win-win. It's fucking incredible. Awesome. Awesome. What a good ending unlocked, man. Good ending achieved. That was great, man. And I think they gave just perfect amount back because they overdid it a little bit. They did that to get into good graces. So initially my theory was correct, that they're gonna remove the chest and they're gonna sit on that decision for a while and then bring him back with a like fucking Gandalf coming in with the sunrise, you know, just storming. The Hawks are coming. They're getting in there, you know. Incredible stuff. We are so back. We're more back than we've ever been back before. League of Legends is so fucking good now.